No,
Or the combo from earlier.
there's a point where you're combo. Yeah, you're kind of like comboing me in the middle. That's maybe some drag downs or something, but I was
Okay.
really not able to get out of it.
So it's a combo that's very specific to Falco. We can talk about that specifically, but then as far as other characters, so I would say as far as that particular combo, you can tell if you don't know from Falco, then if you don't know by like watching the character as far as a matchup, you don't play the character, then in some cases it feels like, wow, I can't do anything. But the biggest thing to know if you can get out of a combo like that by jumping is if I do an IDJ during that combo. So if I go up tilt into like an up double or instant double jump up air, right? So you see the double jump coming out. The double jump is that white halo, right?
Right.
If that comes out, looks like that, right above the ground, right? So something like that, that means you can jump. The reason why that means you can jump is because obviously my jump has been spent and I can't chase you like this to catch you.
Right.
Right. So it's a specific combo, of course, but like let's say if I go like this and then drag you down, I can't follow up like going up air into like another up air into like a fair or something off the side. If I do that up throw, IDJ up air into nair drag down, right after that nair drag down, as I go down to the ground, if you don't do anything, I can up tilt. But if you nair, double jump, or air dodge, you can get out.
I see.
Right? As long as your option is frame 9 or faster, my drag down nair into up tilt won't work. Right? And a lot of characters have aerials that are frame 9 or faster. Right? I'm pretty sure that your nair is frame 7. Right? So you could use nair and you could just hit me, in which case after my nair drag down from here, I'd have to shield and then get like a regrab. Or I'd have to like come down with a nair and then spot dodge. Right, and then try and get something after that. I probably wouldn't spot dodge though, because if you come down with nair, you could just jab immediately and catch me anyways. So what I would do on your end is start not being afraid to use to push buttons in that situation. However,
I see.
This is only specific to this combo if there's no platforms. If I do an up throw or an up tilt, IJ up air onto a platform, that you can't escape.
Okay.
Right? That is when you're in trouble. The only way you could maybe escape it is if you're holding jab. And as you get to the ground, if I try and grab you, you'll jab me first.
I see.
Right? That's basically the only way. You might, because like here's the thing, you might be able to spot dodge, but probably not. If you shield, I'm going to grab anyway, so I'm going to grab you for shielding. So you're best off going for jab to get out of that situation. I will say though, the combo like is 99.9% true. So the likelihood of getting out of it from ground to platform is not very high, basically impossible. But from ground to ground, it's not even kind of true at all, right?
Okay.
Like characters like Bowser can get out of it by air dodging, right? Or he can even down air above me and get out of it as well. He can also, I think he can, actually no, he can't use down B, but he has lots of ways of getting out. He can air out, he can down air out, he can air dodge, he can double jump. So if he can do all that, you can do that definitely as well.
Okay.
I can say though, as I guess the meta of this character progresses, I can now try and make a read on that. So if you're like, oh, I air dodged and I didn't get out, it's like you technically did get out, but I made a read on the air dodge, right? So if I did like up tilt, I did the up air and air drag down, and then you air dodge like this, instead of going for an up tilt, I just wait for the air dodge and I go for another grab. Right.
Right. But that adds a layer to where you have to also play it right.
Yeah. So
and if you don't, then I'm out. Yeah.
Exactly. And let's
if
say
I don't do anything at all, then I'm still in it.
Yeah. And let's say, for example, you came down with a nair instead of an air dodge, and I just stood here because I was expecting an air dodge. Now you hit me, right? Or let's say on the flip side, you do go for the air dodge, and I'm expecting a nair. After I do my nair drag down, I shield. In which case, you get out over here, and now you're out of it.
Okay.
Right. So it's definitely character knowledge to know what my combos look like and when they're going to end. If you know when the combo is going to end, or when there's a hole in the combo, like where the combo goes from true to fake or true to untrue, then back to true, in that small moment in between, that's when you have to act.
Okay.
Right.
So say theoretically, if my way out of a combo, not even Falco specific, is jumping out of a combo, there's going to be a point where I'm not able to do that because of the true combo stuff. Should I be spamming jump? Is it a timing thing? Is it does it hurt for me to spam jump if I know that particular combo I get out of it? My first free frame that I can act is going to be a jump. Would it be okay just to spam jump?
I will say as a blanket statement, actually, no. I'd say jump is probably one of the things that you don't want to do just as Wolf, because if you somehow get hit and you get taken off stage, you now have no jump. So I would say if there's anything that you're going to spam, you're much better off going for either Nair, which is not, because we're talking about not true combos here. Nair will most likely get you out, or air dodge will get you out, right? If it's a true combo, nothing's getting you out. If it's not true by 1 frame, that means it's still basically a true combo. And if you do happen to try and jump on that 1 frame, your jump will come out and you will still get hit, which is terrible.
Yes.
Right? So it's also going to be situational based on where you are on the stage. If I'm comboing you in the middle of the stage, let's say I'm a character, even let's say I'm Ike, right? Let's say I'm doing like a nair into an up air, and let's say for whatever reason at this percent, the up air is not true. If you try and jump, there's a chance that I'm going to hit you even though you've jumped, in which case I'd rather see you air dodge to get out, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's the situation. Let's say if you're out over here, he has a combo that is up throw into fair. Yeah, it's up throw fair, and it's not a true combo, but you have 1 frame to jump, right? If you try and jump out here, you will get hit every single time. You also can't air dodge or anything because it's a true combo technically, right? So you'd have to just take those hits and try to recover and be safe versus trying to spam jump. On the topic of spamming jump or mashing jump, with the buffer system, you can hold any button, and as soon as you're able to act, it'll come out. So
if I want to nair out of a combo, if I just hold A.
Yep. So I'll throw you
first frame.
As soon as I throw you, just hold A. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, you're fine. Okay. Like that.
I see.
So you don't have to push the button a million times. You literally just hold it. So that's one of the things too. Like that's how high level players, top players, whatever you want to call it. That's like, how do they just get out of stuff? But when I try to, like, I'm literally mashing shield, or I'm literally mashing air dodge or nair or jump, and I can't get out. And one of the biggest things for sure is if you are in fact mashing, let's say, jump. Let's say you're mashing jump. Every single time that you push the button, even in real time, your hand has lag. Right? You have to lift your thumb up and then put your thumb back down. Every time you lift your thumb, there's a multitude of frames in between where you're technically not pushing any buttons at all. Right. So if you're, like, let's say literally mashing jump as fast as you can, that will never be faster than just holding jump. Right.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, there'll be on the off chance that it's like, yo, I am pushing jump, but at the split frame where, like, let's say I do that drag down nair into the up tilt, like the combo we were talking about before, the split frame where you could have jumped, you actually weren't pushing anything.
I see.
Right. So get used to trying to buffer options out of disadvantage. In some cases, like I said, situationally, if you're getting carried off the stage, definitely don't do that. Just because if you buffer something, you can buffer an air dodge at the end of the combo. Like, let's say I hit you with a fair, and at the end of the fair, you're holding air dodge because you're trying to get out, and you might think that there's more to the combo coming. So it's like, I'm just going to air dodge. Now you're way off stage, and you air dodged. And if I can make it back before you, now you have to recover low. You have no mix-ups as far as being able to phase through me. I can jump up with another nair and just kill you, right? Or you waste your jump, or you let's say you get sent super low, and you nair by accident, or you air dodge by accident super low. So if you, like, I would say, yeah, as I guess a rule of thumb, if you're being comboed in the middle of the stage, feel free to try and get out with your main options. So nair, air dodge, or jump. But if you're being comboed off the stage, you kind of have to just hold that. That's the unfortunate disadvantage of Wolf, right? He's good at basically everything else except for disadvantage and recovery. Neutral, great. Combo game, great. Kill power, great. Has a strong projectile. He's heavy, right? Good airspeed. So as far as his downside, yeah, he's gonna eat a lot of damage.